Welcome back, survivors. I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Slay the Spire. Last week, we had our first little go of our first run for trying the game. I don't think we did too bad with trying to climb up the spire. We used, what was his name? The Ironclad. We got through the first 2 floors, and then the third one is where I kind of met our end. But we were able to unlock another character, which is the Silentier. A deadly huntress from the Foglands, eradicates foes with daggers and poison. So at the start of each combat, you draw 2 additional cards. So I figure because we did the Ironclad and had the 3 episodes all focused on that, let's try the Silentier and see how we do with them. So we'll embark with them and see if we can get any further. Oh. Greetings, I am Niao. Okay. Reach the boss to receive more blessings. Oh, okay, so enemies in your next 3 combats only have 1 HP, or max HP plus 7. I probably want to go for the plus 7. Like, after the 3 combats, as helpful as that is, I kind of feel like that's going to taper off for usefulness, whereas just having max HP will always be helpful. So we'll go for that. Granted. And we'll leave. I don't exactly know what Niao is. It looks like a whale, if I'm honest. Okay, but we're back to this familiar map, and okay, doesn't look like this actually has a name for where we are. So it looks like we've got quite a few options to go ahead here with. Everything starts as combat. Then our second one is an unknown, more combats, a merchant. I feel like it's too early for a merchant though. And then they branch off, but it looks like more choices come on the right path, or like the right side here. So maybe what we'll do, everything kind of meets up at that fire. So maybe what we'll do is we'll start on this one. Or do I want more combats? You know what? I think I'd prefer to get a little bit of unknown in, so I think I want to take this third route here, because it is 3 fights, then we get a mystery unknown, another fight, and then the fire, and then we can branch up from there to see what we want to tackle next. And it is kind of the same as the path on the right here, but there is a little option here if I want, so yeah, we'll go for this one here. And we'll have to see what this deck also offers for like how it all works. So we've got Survivor, which is to gain 8 block but discard a card. Strike is about the same as it was. And Defense. So maybe what we'll do is we'll use Survivor. We'll discard one of our strikes, because I don't think we will be... Okay, so they would do 11 total. So you know what? That'll be good there. And we'll start doing a little bit of damage. End first turn, and let the enemies do what they will. Yeah, nothing to worry about from that. Did get an exhaust in there. Okay, so, ooh, interesting. Deal 3 damage and apply a weak. So no, maybe we'll do that to that one. We'll get a strike in on that one. And might as well just another strike on that and our defense. Because they're going to do strategic. So they're going to do something that's going to give us a debuff or another exhaust. Okay, so they gave us Frail. What does that do again? Gain less block for cards for 1 turn. Okay, but they're not going to do an attack, so you might as well just keep striking. And I don't know if it's actually worth it to save the energy or not, but I think I will just end turn there. Like, I don't think it carries over to give us anything else. Yeah, no, we still just have 3/3. We don't really draw another card. But we can finish it off here just with what we've got. There we go. So we got 19 gold, and we can add a card to our deck. So we've got Prepared, which is to draw 1 and discard 1. Expertise. Draw cards until you have 6 in your hand. Or, ooh, Slice. Deal 6 damage for 0 is pretty nice. I kind of feel like maybe Expertise would be good, though. We'll take that and then keep going along, because one of the things I have with the Ironclad is I didn't really have a good way of drawing a lot of cards in my deck, or going through it. And what are you going to do here? Tends to use a buff. Okay, well, you know what? We can probably just use some strikes against you, and a defend, I suppose. Yeah, the Ironclad seemed to be one where it was really good for mixing up getting block and some other stuff. So you know what? We'll neutralize. we'll do Survivor and get rid of the Defend. Just because, okay, it's only going to do 4 damage, but that still lets us get 2 strikes in. And yeah, they can have their turn of doing nothing. Or trying to do something, but failing. And they're going to try doing more attack to us. So this might be a good spot to use Survivor. I actually kind of want to use Expertise and see what we draw with the 4 extra cards we get. Okay, not as much as I was hoping we'd get, so you know what? Just so that way we aren't losing health, because we don't have a way of regenerating. We will block all the damage we can. Ooh, although... Okay, well that'll help a bit there. We can get a strike in, and we can still block all of that damage. But they do keep getting more and more strength each turn, it looks like. So hopefully we can get enough to kill them off here, which it looks like we do with the 3 strikes. There we go. Okay, gold. Ooh, wow. Deal 20 damage with just the potion. And we can add a card to the deck. Okay, we can add 3 shivs into your hand, which deal 4 and exhaust, which is pretty helpful. Dodge and roll, gain 4 block, and next turn gain 4 as well. Or just gain 4 block for 0. I haven't been too bad for blocking stuff, so I think I'll go for Blade Dance. We'll get that into hand, and then see how it works. Oh, and we got another Jawworm. We encountered one of you guys last time we were going through. So you know what? Let's do Strike. Strike. And maybe Survivor. To get rid of the Defend, just to try to block that a little bit. I should have used Blade Dance to get the shivs and then started with that. But that was my bad. Yes, you know what? We'll do Neutralize, just to weaken it. And a couple of strikes, because it is going to go for not an attack, but just a buff. Buff and block. I want to say bluff for a moment there, but that's not quite right. Okay, so it's got 6. We can use another Neutralize just to weaken that a bit. I think we'll use Expertise here to get the extra options. The problem is, I don't know if I can chip through that, but you know what? It is all for 0, so I can just get a lot of stabs. Oh, actually, yeah, that's the win right there. Ooh, Liquid Bronze. Gain 3 thorns. When receiving attack damage, deals damage back. Okay, so it's not quite the bronze scales we had last run, but it's kind of close. And oh, interesting. Deadly Poison. Apply 5 poison. Leg Sweep. Apply 2 weak and gain 11 block, although it does cost 2. And Crippling Cloud. Apply 4 poison to 2, or 4 poison and 2 weak to all enemies. I may go for the Leg Sweep, because the 11 block is really helpful, and if I'm on like a defensive turn, that would be pretty nice to get. Okay, so we could either go for another fight, or a mystery, then a fight. Let's go for a mystery, see what we've got here. We meet again. A cheery, disheveled fellow approaches you gleefully. You do not know this man. It's me, Ranwit. Have any good news for me today? The usual? A fellow like me can't make it alone, you know. I'm suspicious and consider your options. So I can give a potion and get a relic, lose 62 gold and get a relic, or give up the leg sweep I just picked up. I think I might give the gold for a relic, to be honest, because I don't know how far it is to a merchant. There's nothing I really know of I want to buy, and I could use a relic since we haven't actually gotten anything besides this Ring of the Snake, which we start with. Magnificent. This will be quite handy for running those mask-wearing hoodlums again. Rummages around his various pockets. Here, look what I've got for you today. Take it, take it. Oh, that's actually really nice. Start each combat with an additional energy. Or whatever the... what is it called that we use? It is energy. Okay, so... what have we got coming through? A couple of attacks, so it'd probably be good to block those. And we do have a couple of strikes, so you know what? Maybe what I'll do is get rid of that gremlin. Actually, if I thought that through, I probably could have gotten more damage out, but I guess it doesn't hurt just to be careful. Yeah, so they're going to protect and give block to you. You're charging up, so I might want to try to get rid of that before it's able to do whatever it is doing. I'll take Blade Dance. We'll use Neutralize on that. See, it's only going to do 4 damage, but I don't like the charge up. However, I don't know if there's anything I can do to really take him down this turn, but it is just 0 cost for these, so I guess I might as well. And then maybe we'll do Leg Sweep on... Yeah, we'll do the Fat Gremlin. Because we already got weak on the Gremlin Wizard. And that gives us 11 blocks, so we'll see what happens here. Okay, protecting that one, still charging up. Here it comes. And that one's just going to try that. Okay, let's see. Oh, geez, 25. Yeah, I don't... That's not good. Like, I definitely need to mitigate that. So I'll do that. I'll get rid of a strike. That might be my best option. It's still going to be actually 10 damage they deal to me, but... Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll use this to get rid of you, just so I don't have to worry about them blocking after this. Yeah, there. So none of them will be blocking anymore. I can easily start working through that. Let's see. Yeah, let me work getting rid of that dumb wizard. And I think we'll use expertise to get a few more cards. Really? Because you keep weakening me. That's why I can't get rid of them this turn. But we'll do a block just to not have to worry about the attack coming from here. But it is super annoying to keep getting hit with weakened, and I don't have any way of like dealing with that. Okay, but we're going to do Blade Dance, get the shivs to be able to get rid of the wizard. And we can start working at trying to get rid of that gremlin there. Okay, what are you going to do? Just kind of the same cycle? Yeah, just the same cycle. And we got a bunch of strikes, so we can finish that off and get rid of that. So some gold. And we've got... Ooh, this is interesting. Flechettes. Deal 4 damage for each skill in your hand, 4 block for 0, or Quick Slash of deal 8 damage and draw a card. I think I might go for the Flechettes, because that one feels like if I get that first turn, that could be a lot of damage that'll be in that single card. And then we regroup out of fire. Health is doing okay, so I don't think I want to restore anything there yet. But we'll look at upgrading a card. I'm kind of thinking... Okay, that would only give me another shiv. That would do 2 extra damage per skill card in hand. And, oh, defense count is skill. You know what? I think I have to go for the flechettes. Just because that one on the first draw, if I do get, is super potent. But now we've got an interesting question. We go for a basic fight, upgrade a card or heal, and then treasure. We can go for a 2 mysteries or an elite. I'd like to try to get more relics because those are really nice as like passive upgrades that just constantly stay with you. So I think we'll try this elite. Oh, it's another one of the Lagavulins. Okay, so it's just asleep, so I think we're okay just to beat the crap out of it. Yeah, end turn. It's not going to do anything this turn once we've woken it up, but this next turn I'll be doing something there. So we got... How many skills do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4 right now. So that would be a nice amount of damage. But I do need to try to mind that it's going to do the 18. So I think I'll start with that. Yeah, that was a nice bit done there. How much could I defend from? You know, I think I gotta do Survivor. And we'll discard... I think Blade Dance for now. And then, yeah, just try to mitigate this 18 damage coming in. Yeah, as the Silent, we are much more susceptible to... damage than the Ironclad was. Well, we can at least get full block to stop this attack from really being able to do too much. Yeah, what do we got? Ooh, pretty nice again. So that'd be 1, 2, 3. Although it's going to use negative effects. You know what? Let me get some extra cards. Now we'll use Flechette. That was a good little bit done there. And then stabby, stabby, stabby. And end the turn there. Because it's not going to do damage, so we'll just have to take whatever... Oof. Okay. Decrease block gained by cards from cards by 1, so... Yeah, you know what? Just because it is doing an attack, let's mitigate the damage from that coming in. And then after this turn, those will wear off, so all of our cards are back to maximum potency. Or not. I thought they might have been. Okay, well again, we'll use Blade Dance to stabby, stabby, stabby. I think Survivor... I've got to think here. Okay, we can use Neutralize, which will help there. And we will use Survivor and get rid of Lakes. Yeah. Yes, these stacks are getting through, which I do not like. Okay, we do have quite a few things. You know what, we'll go for that. We'll go for a strike, and I guess a defense. Next turn, we should be able to take it out for good. I do have to remember, this is an elite fight, so it's not surprising that it is really hurting us in ways. But, there we go. And we were able to get a relic. So an ornamental fan. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. That's actually pretty nice. And Distilled Chaos, play the top 3 cards of your draw pile, not draw, play. So that's interesting to know. And we can add a card to our deck. Okay. So we got Infinite Blades at the start of your turn, add Shiv into your hand, which is a power, which is actually really nice. Sucker Punch, deal 7 damage and apply 1 week. Or Die, 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 deal 13 damage to all enemies and exhaust. I'll go for Infinite Blades. We don't have a power yet. And if we can keep getting like a free bit of damage every turn, why not, right? So let's go here and see. Oh, okay, it's a battle with an Acid Slime Large. But this is why I want... Actually, this could be interesting. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4 right now, so I think I might start with Flechettes. I was trying to think if I could, like, use a few of these and then draw more cards, but it is also going to do 16 damage, so I think, yeah, we'll start with that. We'll go for Blade Dance just to get the extra damage I can do out. And, okay, I might have actually done enough damage that's going to, like, split itself apart. So, you know what? And there, nice to see the Ornamental Fan kicking in, too. So I think, yeah, okay, split. So it's going to go into, what, 2 smaller ones? And it doesn't look like they'll split, so you know what? We'll start with Infinite Blades just to get that going. We'll neutralize that. And I think, yeah, I'll go for the block just to help mitigate so we're not taking too much. Oh, wait, did I get another? Okay, you know what? I'll go for full block then, just to prevent us taking more damage. Next fire we stop at, I may look at getting us, like, rested. So, right, we'll get... Okay, they're both going to attack, but I think I can get rid of at least one of them. Maybe not, but I was able to at least get us our, quite a bit of blocks, so it's not too bad right now. So we've got, yeah, Infinite Blades is working, and we're getting slime, but not too bad. So let's use that to get a lot of shivs. So get rid of you. Get a lot of attacks in on that, and even finish it off. Okay. So a bit of gold, and we can get a card to our deck. Prepared, we've seen, draw 1, discard 1, draw 8, or deal 8, draw 1. Riddle with holes. I do need cards that do a lot of damage, but for 2 energy cost, I might go for Quick Slash instead. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. You know what? The one on the right only has one option. We might as well go straight to the middle and see about this treasure. We've got Ginger. You can no longer become weakened. That's actually a really nice relic given like some of the negative effects we've been seeing from it. Okay. Truth be told, there is another elite up there, and again, if I could get more relics, they'd be... Oh, you know what? I think I've got the route right here. We can go to the fire, rest, get our HP back up. We stop by a merchant, pick up anything that might be handy to help us, and then we can go for the elite fight, and then there's another fire after, and another after that, too. So yeah, we're going to stick down the middle here. So we'll rest, get 30% of our HP back. We're not full health, but it is far better than what we were at. Hit up the merchant here. Welcome! Okay, so... Welcome. Ooh, Predator. Deal 15 damage next turn, draw 2 additional cards. Well-laid plans, end of your turn, retain up to 1 card. Transmutation, add X random colors cards in your hand, they cost 0 this turn. Can't afford that, though. Draw 3 cards and discard 1. That's not bad. I might take the Preserved Insect, actually, because the 25% less health in elite battles is going to make them much more interesting, or like far easier to tackle them. Because that'll let me get more relics, maybe even more gold for their fights. And you know what? We'll probably end this episode with this elite fight right here. See how we do. It's not a Laguvin. They are sentries. Okay, so 9 damage would be coming in. I'm going to start with the power, get that coming in. We'll get the shivs to our hand, just because that is a super nice way of getting some free block easily. And I still do have two energies, so you know what? Let's get that smack in, and a defend, and we should be okay there. What are they going to affect us with? Okay, unplayable and ethereal. We block that. And unplayable and ethereal. So we don't have to worry about getting weakened, which is helpful. Let's do... Yeah, Flashes did that one in the back. We can shiv that one. Strike that to get rid of it. And then we can get 8 block to help us a bit. We will still take a bit of damage here, but it's not going to be too bad. I think, yeah, it's just going to be 6 damage. And then we've got... Okay. Maybe... you know what? And I'm going to use expertise to get some more cards in. Try to get something for damage. There we go. Yeah, I'll use Quick Slash. And I think Strike. There we go. And turn. Yeah, we just get a couple more days, but they go to the discard pile, so we're not seeing them too soon. Yeah, Flechette's not really going to be helpful. So that's about all we can do right now, so... yeah, there's no point. We'll take the bit of damage that is coming in again. That, and there we go. Another elite taken care of. So we got some gold. The tungsten rod. Whenever you would lose HP, lose 1 less. That's really helpful. And options. Okay, so there's Predator to deal 15 damage. Next turn you get 2 additional cards. Deadly Poison is apply 5 poison. Dagger Spray, deal 4 damage to all enemies twice. I might go for Predator. Again, one of the things about the Ironclad was I didn't have a lot of cards that felt like they gave me really nice chunks of damage. It felt like I was lacking the big hitting cards. So it might... actually... could I... Smith Predator deal 20? Innate. Wait, what is... oh, that starts in your hand. I might actually do... yeah, I'm going to do that. So that way I get it in my hand every combat. I can play that with the extra energy we're getting from the lantern. And that way we're always getting a Shiv in hand, so we can always play that and have it kind of... or maybe proc a little bit more with our ornamental fan. So you know what? I think what we'll do is we'll end our episode of Slay the Spire right here. And next episode, we're going to be up against the first boss with the Silent and see how we do. But thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Slay the Spire. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave them in the comments right down below. Until I do catch you in the next video or episode, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.